Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me today. It is Robson, and today we're going to be doing a B.O.M.B makeup tutorial. B.O.M.B stands for Black Owned Makeup Brand, and I've wanted to do this for months now. I actually initiated the process of getting this video out there back in June. I remember talking to two of my friends, Nasipi and Notando, and I was kind of like, hey girls, like, what do you think? Do you think this is a good idea for me to do? So I initially started this whole process back in June, on the 27th of June, and I just felt like, you know, this is something I want to do and it's really exciting, but I never really wanted it to just be a makeup tutorial or just sharing black owned makeup brands with you guys. I wanted it also to kind of be informative in the sense that, hey, I'm saying go and spend your money on this black owned brand, but at the same time, is it worth it? How's the product? What is the customer service like? And all those different things. And I really just wanted this to be an informative video. Anyway, flash forward, we're now in October. I haven't put the video out there, and Fenty launched and all of these other things. So I said, you know what, let's just do a full face of just these awesome brands that I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to chat about some things like customer service, because I did have some issues along the way. But for the most part, I just want you guys to also just be more aware of other brands that are out there, because I think we're so exposed to what we find in clicks and, you know, what's in Sephora or whatever, and there's so much more out there if you just like look a little harder. And I mean, even just some brands that are targeted at black people are not necessarily black owned, and some people don't know that, like Black Opal, Black Up, and all of these things, those aren't necessarily black owned businesses, and some of you might not have known that. So I just think that's where I want to come from with this video. While I'm using the products, I'm going to be chatting to you guys about the brands and stuff and just sharing my 2 cents about them. But I do hope you enjoy the video. I did my brows already because somebody did buy a brow product, but if I show you guys, it's almost like red. If I show you that, no, I made a mistake there. That is not the right shade for me. But I did kind of use it on my brows, but I did have to mix it with a darker shade brow product. I do like my brows very bold, so this like really brown shade is not gonna work for me at all. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please keep on watching, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Bye. So I'm going to start off with my Fenty Beauty primer. This is the Pro Filter primer, and I'm in love with it. I've been using it non-stop since I picked it up. I feel like I even wear it sometimes with no makeup, and I feel like it actually makes my face look a lot better. So initially for foundation, I had planned on using Miss Salon London, and they are based in Johannesburg. They do have an online store. I did email them because I wasn't sure. They have mineral powder foundations. I wasn't sure about what shade to use. I emailed them on the 27th of June, and I still have no reply. So they've completely lost my business altogether. I think even if they had replied like a month or 2 later, I would have still not bought anything from them, just on principle. A bit disappointing, but at the same time, Fenty launched, so I do have the Fenty Pro Filter foundation to use. I'm still using the wrong shade, guys. It is what it is. I tried to buy the correct shade when I was in Dubai, and it was sold out. So for those of you who don't know, Fenty Beauty is owned by Rihanna, and she's a 50% part owner in it. So in my opinion, that obviously counts as being black owned. I'm in love with the brand. It's all I want to buy, and I'm so excited to see what else that they put out there. If you haven't seen my video on Fenty Beauty, I will link it down below and you can check that out. But I'm really just so excited about the brand. I'm gonna go in with the matchsticks from Fenty Beauty, and this is in the shade Mocha, and I'm just gonna use this to contour my face quick. Next up, I want to introduce you guys to a brand called Beauty Bakery, and they are based in America, I think in San Francisco, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, everything is just like a bakery. It is so cute and adorable, and this is called flour setting powder. I mean, you get that, and the packaging is really cute, and the names are sweet and all of that. So I did order this setting powder, which I'm going to put under my eyes right now. One of the things I can tell you, I ordered free shipping. So I ordered from Beauty Bakery on the 27th of June, and if I tell you that immediately, like, I realized I put the wrong address in, so I was like, shit, I put the wrong, quickly emails and everything, I immediately got a reply like saying, hey, don't worry, we changed the address and all of these things. So I did select the free shipping option, and my product arrived on the 28th of July, which was a month later, which is not bad. But my friend Sakira actually ordered from them on the 10th of June. She only got a post office slip on the 28th of September. But from what her and I have investigated, it looks like her parcel was lost and then they had to reship it. It was actually only one item, like one liquid lipstick kind of thing, which is what they're kind of known for. Their liquid lipsticks apparently like last long. I'm not sure if you guys have seen those ads on Instagram where you see someone like rubbing a whole lot of like liquid lipsticks on their arm under a tap of water. That's Beauty Bakery, and that's what they're known for, is like those long lasting lip whips is what they call it. But anyway, so I was like super impressed with the whole customer service side of things. One of the things, like, just don't fall for the free shipping, guys. Like, don't fall for it. That month, I just felt like I never knew where my parcel was, and I just like to know where it is. I'm that type of person. So now let's move on to the eyes, and I'm going to be using one of the Juvias Place eyeshadow palettes. This is the Saharan palette, and it's so beautiful, guys. Like, I've actually used this a few times, not my first time using it. Well, look at those colors. Oh, so divine. I'll leave swatches on my blog so you guys can check that out as well. Juvia's Place I had actually heard about back in maybe 3 years ago or something, and everyone is boycotting it. So I heard about it, and I heard people boycotting this brand and everything. From what I've gathered about Juvia's Place, is that they've come a long way from where they started, but obviously, like, there's so many more people supporting them now and all of that. I did place this order on the 27th of June, and I think it arrived, in August for me. So I ordered this palette from Juvia's Place on the 27th of June along with all this other stuff, obviously. And what I noticed when I was shipping, they do ship to South Africa, but wait for it. Do you know how much the shipping was? $42. I was like, no. I use a 10% discount code and everything to even get a discount. Like, most YouTubers have a discount code, like Trend Mood, Naked Tutorials, and all these people, and I used 10% off, and I was like paying like basically nothing. So what I did was I instead opted to ship to the US, and then I shipped it to my forwarding address, and then from there it was still cheaper for me than shipping it directly to South Africa with all those other costs. I mean, you can see how nicely it blends. It's such a beautiful palette, and I really like it, and I love the names. Like, right now I'm using Katsina, and Katsina is just this brown shade here. I'm now going to deepen up my crease a little bit with Jamila, and it's this beautiful like orangey red shade. It's kind of a bit bricky maybe, so I'm just going to deepen up my crease a bit more there with that shade on. I don't know, I'm so on the fence now. I don't know which one to use. I'm thinking either the gold, which is B.O.M.B. Look at that. Oh my god, amazing. Or Bororo, which is this shade here, that shade. Or I'm gonna use Kia, which is that greeny shade. I don't know. So yeah, so let's go in with the green. I'm just gonna put this on my lid. So also from Beauty Bakery, I have a gel liquid liner, and this is a green shade. I hate the green eyeliner. So I feel like the liner just messed everything up, and I officially hate the way my eyes look. But I'm gonna try and live with it for my own sanity, because otherwise I will go crazy. So I'm gonna bronze up my face a bit with the Fenty Beauty matchstick in Rum. So Rum is just such a nice shimmery shade, and that's pretty much what it looks like. You can see, oh, I like it. And what I'm actually gonna do is I'm just gonna rub it on the back of my hand, and this is how I've been using these highlight shimmer sticks. Rub it at the back of my hand, and then pick up the product on a brush or a sponge, and that basically is how I've been using them. So I'm literally just like rubbing it to get product off and to warm it up. And now I'm just picking it up with a brush, and I'm just gonna dab it into my skin. Like at first when I had the Fenty Beauty stuff, I wasn't entirely sure about these shimmer sticks. I was kind of like, ooh, these can miss me, you know. But as soon as I figured out how I was comfortable using it, then suddenly I was using it a lot, you know, because I've used these quite a bit, and I like the way they look now. I do. So I'm gonna take B.O.M.B matchstick. I'm just gonna clean up under my contour bronze situation. So this is Yacht Life, and again I'm just going to take it at the back of my hand here, and all I'm doing is like just rubbing it like that at the back of my hand to get the product off, and then I'm going to pick the product up with a brush, and I'm just going to take that on my cheeks like that. I'm going to highlight with I have Mean Money Hustler Baby, and this is what it looks like. I'm gonna highlight with this side here, which is the Hustler Baby side. I'm just gonna use a fan brush to highlight. Hi. I think it's so excited. I'm gonna take Starstruck, which is this pretty like champagne-y color, and I'm just gonna put that on my nose. I'm just gonna dab it in like that. Dab it in. That's such a pretty highlight, guys. I picked this up when I was in Dubai. I was like, I need some more. I need a bigger Fenty like collection. Everything was sold out though. Like so much stuff was sold out. It was amazing. Super amazing to see in store as well, you know, because I had obviously bought online the first time from Fenty Beauty's website, so to see it in store was so amazing. I'm gonna put on some lipstick next, and I'm gonna then now talk to you guys about Connie Transform. So Connie is based in South Africa. If I'm not mistaken, she's from Zimbabwe originally, and this is what the liquid lipstick packaging looks like. Again, like this is just, it's so cute and so pretty. To be very honest, I think for me the customer service aspect of Connie Transform was kind of what disappointed me, because if I tell you that the product is so great, I've been using this one. It's called Dance With Me, and it's amazing. Like I've been wearing it so much, and I've got so many compliments with it, and I really love it. But for me, the customer service kind of bummed me out. When I purchased the liquid lipsticks, they were going for about 160 rand. If I'm not mistaken, the price has increased to about 180 rand now, and then shipping is about 80 bucks with Fastway couriers. I use Fastway couriers for my online store, so I'm very familiar with Fastway and their systems and the online tracking and everything. So I ordered on the 27th, and the website says that it either gets shipped out the same day or the next day, but I didn't receive any shipping notifications and stuff. Now I'm the type of person, like, I don't care how long it gets to me, but just let me know that it's left. Tell me that it's on the way. So that's always like my thing, is like, I just want to know that it's been shipped. That's all. So I hadn't received a shipping notification, so on the 1st of July I emailed. It's like, hey, I haven't received a shipping notification, please advise, that kind of thing. I didn't get a reply. Then on the 3rd of July I sent a email, like resend, and then also I took screenshots of all my emails and I posted it to their Instagram DMs, and I messaged there saying like, please can I have like some help, kind of thing. So that same day on Instagram, it was like in the evening, that 3rd of July, I got like a message saying like, have you received a reply? And I replied no. Anyway, I left it. The next morning, which is the 4th of July, I received a email with a shipping tracking number, and then within like an hour that my parcel had arrived. And I did actually check the shipping, and it only left on the 3rd of July, which kind of pissed me off, because I was like, if I order on the 27th and your website says something, like, why, like, this cat and mouse game of me trying to find out where my shipping was, where my parcel was and when it was shipped and stuff, when it was actually only shipped on the 3rd of July, because you can actually see when it was, like, when it left. And I was a bit disappointed about that, but as I said, you know what, I really like the product. So obviously for this video I wanted to share with you guys the customer service aspect of things as well, and I was disappointed with the customer service from Connie Transform, but I feel like the product is really amazing, and you know, sometimes that kind of like balances things out. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, guys. Bye.